Hey there. Welcome back to the Simple English Cast. If you are listening right now, we're really happy you are here with us. Maybe you're walking, maybe you're lying on your bed, maybe you're tired and just needed a quiet voice. Whatever brought you here today, you belong here.
Yes, you really do. This podcast is not about perfect English. It's about comfortable English. English that feels like someone is sitting next to you and talking with you, not at you.
Exactly. And today's episode is very gentle. It's not loud. It's not rushed. It's the kind of episode you listen to when your mind feels busy, but your heart feels quiet.
So, before we start, let me ask you something. How are you feeling right now? Not the "I'm fine" answer, the real one.
Yeah, you don't have to say it out loud. Just notice it for a second. Are you tired? Are you tense? Are you calm but a little empty?
And Alex, I want to ask you the same question. How are you today? Really?
Honestly, I feel slow today. Not bad, not sad, just slow. Like my body is moving, but my energy is walking behind me.
That's such a real feeling. And if you're listening and thinking, yes, that's me too, then this episode is for you.
What about you, Meera? How are you feeling today?
I feel a little heavy. Not emotionally heavy, physically heavy. Like my shoulders are holding something invisible.
That invisible weight, I think many listeners know that feeling very well.
Yes, and if you're listening right now, maybe you also feel it. That quiet pressure that doesn't have a clear name.
So today, we're not here to teach you big grammar rules. We're not here to push motivation. We're here to talk about something very human.
We're talking about being tired and how we treat ourselves when we are tired.
Not lazy tired, not I need coffee tired, but that deeper tired.
The kind where your body is asking for care, but your mind keeps saying, just one more thing.
And we'll talk about this in simple English so you can relax your brain and just listen.
If you don't understand every word, that's okay. You don't need to catch everything. Let the feeling reach you first. Understanding will come later.
Let me ask you something. When you feel very tired, what do you usually do?
Do you push yourself more? Do you scroll on your phone? Do you lie down but feel guilty?
There is no wrong answer. Just notice your habit.
Because today's episode is about changing that habit. Gently. Not with force, not with shame.
Meera, you shared something with me before we started recording, and I think many listeners will recognize themselves in it.
Yes, it was one morning, a few weeks ago.
Tell it slowly. Take us with you.
Okay, so I woke up already tired. Not because I slept late, but because my mind didn't rest.
That kind of sleep where your body is in bed, but your thoughts are still working.
Exactly. I walked to the mirror, and you know that moment? That quiet moment where you look at yourself and think something critical?
Yes, that automatic voice.
But this time, something was different. I didn't think, I look bad.
What did you think?
I thought, I look tired.
That's a big difference.
Yes. And suddenly, I didn't feel angry at my face. I felt concerned, like you feel when you see a friend who hasn't rested.
And if you're listening right now, maybe you've had that moment too.
You look at yourself and realize it's not about how I look, it's about how I feel.
That realization can be very powerful.
Because your body is not your enemy, it's your messenger.
It's telling you a story about your life.
And you know what makes everything harder?
What?
That good person mode.
Oh, yes. The mode where you always say yes.
Even when you are exhausted, even when your body says no.
And if you're listening and nodding right now, we see you.
You say yes to work, yes to helping, yes to being available.
But inside, something is slowly emptying.
Think of your energy like a phone battery.
You can't use it all day and never charge it.
But many of us try.
And then we feel surprised when we feel drained.
If you're listening, ask yourself quietly, when was the last time you truly recharged?
Today, we don't want you to change your whole life.
We just want you to make one soft promise.
A promise that says, today, I will be a little kinder to my body.
That's it. Nothing dramatic.
Meera, can I ask you something that many listeners are probably thinking?
Of course. Ask.
Why do we always wait for Monday to change our lives?
Oh, that question hits hard. And if you're listening, maybe you smiled just now because you know it's true.
We tell ourselves, from Monday, everything will be different.
From Monday, I will wake up early. From Monday, I will eat perfectly.
From Monday, I will exercise every day.
From Monday, I will never feel tired again.
And if you're listening, ask yourself, how many Mondays have you promised this to yourself?
And how many Mondays actually felt gentle?
Here's the problem. Most plans are not bad. They're just too heavy.
Yes, they ask too much from a body that is already tired.
It's like telling someone with a heavy backpack, now run faster.
And if you're listening, maybe that's exactly how your life feels.
You are already carrying work, you are already carrying responsibility, you are already carrying expectations.
And then you add a strict plan on top of it.
So what happens next? Life happens.
You wake up late one day.
You miss a workout.
You eat something unplanned.
Then the voice comes.
That voice that says, see, you failed.
If you're listening and you know that voice, you're not weak, you're human.
That voice creates shame.
And shame is very heavy, heavier than tiredness.
When you feel shame, you don't feel motivated. You feel small.
So you give up.
And then you wait.
Until the next Monday.
And the loop starts again.
If you're listening, maybe you've been in this loop for years.
Plan, pressure, one mistake, shame, give up.
That's not a motivation problem. That's a kindness problem.
So today, we want to ask you a different question.
Not how can I do more, but how can I do less better?
If you're listening, that question might feel strange.
Because we are taught to push.
To hustle, to prove, to perform.
But your body doesn't understand hustle.
Your body understands care.
Meera, you once said something beautiful.
What did I say?
You said, my body is not a machine, it's a partner.
Yes, and if you're listening, imagine that for a moment.
A partner needs communication.
A partner needs rest.
A partner needs respect.
If you ignore a partner for too long, the relationship breaks.
Many of us live on autopilot.
We wake up, work, eat, scroll, sleep.
Without asking, how do I actually feel?
If you're listening, ask yourself now, when was the last time you truly listened to your body?
There is a special kind of tiredness.
Not sleep tired.
Life tired.
The kind where even rest doesn't feel refreshing.
If you feel that, please hear this. You are not broken.
You are overloaded.
You carry other people's needs.
You carry expectations.
You carry unfinished thoughts.
And maybe no one ever asked, who is carrying you?
If you're listening and that made your chest feel tight, we see you.
So instead of big plans, we suggest something smaller.
Something gentle.
Something realistic.
Because small things done with care change more than big things done with force.
If you're listening, remember this line. Small is not weak. Small is sustainable.
Let's talk about failure for a moment.
Most people think failure means stopping.
But real failure is being cruel to yourself.
Missing one day is not failure.
Giving up completely because of shame is.
If you're listening, try this instead. Today didn't go as planned. That's okay.
You don't need a new version of yourself.
You need a kinder relationship with the version you already are.
You don't need to earn rest.
You don't need to deserve care.
You are allowed to slow down. Now let's talk about the habits.
Alex, before we explain the habits, can I say something important?
Of course. Say it.
These habits are not here to fix you.
Yes, they are here to support you.
If you're listening, please hear this clearly. You are not a problem that needs solving.
You are a person that needs care. Let's start with food.
Because food is often where guilt lives.
If you're listening, think about how you usually talk to yourself about food.
Is it kind or is it strict?
Many people start with rules like no sugar, no bread, no comfort.
And that feels like a fight.
So we suggest something different.
Instead of removing food, add one good thing.
Add, don't attack.
If you're listening, imagine your next meal.
Don't change everything.
Just ask, what is one small thing I can add?
Maybe a glass of water.
Maybe some vegetables.
Maybe a piece of fruit.
This way, food becomes peaceful.
Not perfect, just kinder.
If you're thinking, that sounds too small, that's okay.
Small steps build trust.
And trust is what your body needs.
Habit number 2 is very simple.
So simple that people often ignore it.
We call it water plus walk.
First, drink 1 glass of water.
Then walk for 5 to 10 minutes.
That's it.
No gym,
No pressure.
no numbers to hit.
If you're listening, you can do this anywhere.
In your house,
Around your building.
in a parking lot.
Walking helps your body.
But it also helps your mind.
Alex, when do you use this habit?
When my brain feels crowded.
Crowded like too many thoughts?
Yes, like my mind has too many tabs open.
If you're listening and that sounds familiar, this habit is for you.
Walking helps thoughts slow down.
Water helps your body reset.
Together, they feel grounding.
Now let's talk about sleep.
Sleep is not a luxury,
It's a basic need.
but many people treat sleep like a reward.
If I finish everything, then I can rest.
That thinking is very harmful.
So our habit is small.
Put your phone away 15 minutes earlier.
Just 15 minutes.
If you're listening, this might feel possible.
And in those 15 minutes, do something calm.
Wash your face slowly.
Stretch gently.
Sit quietly.
This tells your body, I respect you.
Sleep is when your body repairs itself.
Like a quiet night team fixing things.
If you skip that time, your body carries damage forward.
If you're listening, ask yourself, how do I treat my sleep?
Now we need to talk about guilt.
Because guilt often stops us from resting.
You lie down, but your mind keeps talking.
You didn't do enough. You should be more productive.
If you hear that voice, you're not alone.
We want to say this clearly. Rest is not a reward.
Rest is a need.
You don't have to earn it.
You don't have to deserve it.
If you're listening and very tired, this is your permission to rest.
Imagine a friend came to you exhausted.
Would you say, you're lazy?
No.
You would say, you did enough.
Try to speak to yourself that way.
Let's make a small promise together. Say it quietly if you want.
Today, I will do one kind thing for my body.
That's all.
One thing.
Small is enough.
Before we go deeper, let's slow everything down again.
If you're listening, relax your face. Let your eyebrows drop. Unclench your jaw.
Good. Now let's talk about something very important.
Alex, can I ask you a question that many listeners might be afraid to ask?
Of course. Go ahead.
Why are we so hard on ourselves?
That's a big question. And if you're listening, you might already know the answer.
There is a voice inside us.
A voice that comments on everything.
How we look, how we work, how we rest.
And most of the time, that voice is not kind.
If you're listening, I want you to notice something.
The next time you make a small mistake, listen to what you say to yourself.
Do you say, it's okay, I'm learning?
Or do you say, what is wrong with me?
That second voice is very common.
Many people think that voice is the truth.
But it's not.
It's learned.
It comes from pressure,
From expectations.
from being told to do better all the time.
If you're listening, please remember this. Just because a thought is loud does not mean it is right.
Alex, can I share a small moment?
Yes, take your time.
One evening, I stood in front of the mirror.
That's often where the inner voice appears.
Yes, and the voice started listing problems.
Too tired, too slow.
Not doing enough.
If you're listening, you might know that list.
But this time, I stopped.
What did you do?
I asked myself one question.
What question?
Would I talk to a friend like this?
That's powerful.
Because the answer was no.
If you're listening, try that question.
When the voice becomes harsh, ask, is this how I speak to someone I love?
Important point here.
Yes, we're not trying to remove the inner voice.
We're changing its tone.
You don't need silence.
You need kindness.
If you're listening, you can practice this gently.
Instead of saying, I'm lazy,
Try saying, I'm tired.
instead of saying, I failed,
Try saying, this was hard.
words matter.
Words shape how your body feels.
Sometimes tiredness is not physical.
It's emotional.
You're tired of trying,
Tired of proving.
tired of holding everything together.
If you're listening and this feels true, please know you're not weak.
You are allowed to rest before you break.
You are allowed to stop before everything falls apart.
You don't need a crisis to justify care.
Care is allowed at any moment.
Here's a small practice.
Very small.
When you hear the critical voice, don't fight it.
Just answer it softly.
Say, I hear you, but I choose kindness.
If you're listening, that sentence might feel strange.
That's okay.
New habits feel strange at first.
Kindness to yourself is not weakness,
It's a skill.
and skills grow with practice.
If you're listening, you are practicing right now.
Let's pause together.
Just for a breath.
You don't need to fix anything.
You don't need to understand everything.
Just be here. So, Meera, let me ask you something that maybe you are thinking right now. When you want to speak English, what is the biggest fear you feel inside?
That's a great question, Alex. And if you are listening, maybe you already know the answer. For many people, the biggest fear is not grammar. It's not vocabulary. The biggest fear is being judged.
Yes. You feel like someone is watching you. You feel like someone is waiting for you to make a mistake.
Exactly. And you, the listener, may feel this too. You may think, if I speak, people will laugh, or if I speak, they will think I am not smart.
And that fear can be very loud inside your head.
Very loud. Louder than your real voice.
Meera, let me ask you something directly, and you listening can answer this in your mind. Have you ever stopped yourself from speaking English even when you knew the words?
I know I have. And I'm sure many of you have too.
Why does that happen?
Because fear talks faster than confidence. Fear says, don't try. Confidence says, try anyway. And fear usually speaks first.
That is such a powerful way to explain it.
And if you are listening, here's something important for you. Fear is not a sign that you are bad at English. Fear is a sign that you care.
Wow, that line is worth repeating.
Fear means you care about improving. Fear means English matters to you.
So instead of fighting fear, maybe you should understand it.
Yes, sit with it, listen to it, and then speak anyway.
Meera, can you share a small example for our listeners?
Sure. Let me tell you about a woman named Sarah. She lives in Canada. She works in an office.
Okay.
Sarah understands English very well. She reads emails, she watches movies, but in meetings, she stays silent.
Why?
Because she is afraid of saying something wrong. One day, her manager asks her directly, Sarah, what do you think?
That's a scary moment.
Yes, her heart beats fast, her hands feel cold, but she speaks, slowly, simply, not perfect.
And what happens?
Nothing bad. No laughing, no judging. People listen.
That's it?
That's it. And after that day, she speaks more. Not because her English suddenly became perfect, but because her fear became smaller.
And you listening right now, this story is for you.
Yes, you don't need perfect English to speak. You need courage for one sentence.
Meera, how can our listeners change their mindset?
I'll share 3 simple thoughts, and you listening can repeat them later.
Let's hear them.
First thought, making mistakes means I am learning.
That's important.
Second thought, people understand me more than I think.
So true.
Third thought, my voice matters even if my English is simple.
I love that one.
You don't need big words. You need honest words.
Let me talk to you for a moment. Yes, you, with the headphones on.
You don't need to wait for the perfect day to speak English.
You don't need a perfect accent.
You don't need perfect grammar.
You just need to start where you are.
Speak one sentence today.
Tomorrow, speak 2.
Slow steps are still steps.
Meera, imagine a listener asks us, what if people correct me again and again?
That's a very real question, and you might be thinking this too.
What would you say?
I would say this. Correction is not an insult. Correction is information.
That's a new way to see it.
Yes, if someone corrects you, it means they are listening to you.
And that's actually a good thing.
Very good.
Meera, today's conversation feels very personal.
Because English learning is personal. It's not just language, it's emotion.
And to you listening, remember this.
You are not behind.
You are not bad at English.
You are just learning.
And we are learning with you.
Always.
And now, as we slowly come to the end of today's episode, let me talk to you for a moment.
Yes, you who stayed with us till the end. That already tells us something about you.
It tells us that you care about your English.
It tells us that you want to grow, even when it feels uncomfortable.
And if today you understood even one new sentence,
Or felt a little more confident than yesterday,
then today was a success.
you don't need to rush your learning.
You don't need to compare yourself with anyone else.
Your English journey is yours. Your speed is perfect.
So after this episode, try one small thing.
Speak one sentence in English. Just one.
It can be simple,
It can be slow.
but let it be yours.
And remember, mistakes are not enemies.
They are signs that you are trying.
And trying is always enough.
Thank you for listening to Simple English Cast.
We're really happy you're here with us.
We'll meet you again in the next episode with more simple English, real conversations, and support for you.
Until then, keep listening, keep practicing, and keep believing in yourself.